Hello and happy Fitness Friday.
Good morning, everyone, or good day, wherever you are.
Yes.
Happy Fitness Friday. We're excited to be here today to talk about the many ways to MEP.
I think that you are really going to enjoy this topic. A lot of variety in it. I'm Dr. Ayla Donlin.
And I'm Emily Sopo.
And we are your MyZone Master Trainers. Emily and I are certified group exercise instructors, personal trainers. Of course, we use MyZone for our own workouts. We're even going to show you a little bit of that today.
Yeah.
Not showing you a workout, but showing you a move summary.
Yes.
And we use MyZone with our clients and have just really enjoyed it, and we're happy to bring you this content every Friday.
Yes, we are. As you guys are tuning in, please say hello. Hi, Sylvia. Let us know where you're tuning in from, and if you've already worked out today, let us know about it. We want to hear. We just both did.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
We both just got our workout on.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're sharing this content out. If you know someone who may benefit from this content or would enjoy this content, you can either tag them. Hi, Sylvia and Sandy.
Hi.
You can either tag them in this video, or if you're watching the replay on the MyZone Moves YouTube channel, then you can share it out from there as well.
Hi, Melissa. Thanks for joining us. And Ayla, that is a great segue into ways you can learn more about MyZone. You can, of course, visit the MyZone Moves YouTube channel, where we store all of our previous broadcasts as well as tons of other great videos about MyZone. You can also check out myzone.org, and if you scroll down and you see our faces, click on our faces, you can explore the MyZone Master Trainer blog. Let's see, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Where else?
A lot of
Everywhere.
ways to be connected. Yeah, and of course, as social connections on your MyZone app.
Most importantly,
Yes.
yes. Hi, Mark. Hi, Mayflower.
No, from the Hong Kong airport. Fly safely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach B. Shall we hop into it?
Let's get into it. As Emily mentioned, the topic today is the many ways to MEP, and hopefully you are discovering that as you're using your MyZone system and playing around with it. So just to unpack a few of the different ways, if you want to spend more time in the cooler zones, or what we've been calling the cooler zones, that would be the blue and the green. Again, just to review, blue is 60 to 69% of your maximum heart rate, green 70 to 79%. You earn 2 MEPs per minute in blue, 3 MEPs per minute in green. If you're in those zones, then you're probably going to spend a little bit longer of a duration, because those would be considered moderate intensity zones, to earn your MEPs or hit your MEPs goal. If you're in the hotter zones, the yellow, the red, yellow 80 to 89% of max heart rate, red 90% and above, then you're earning 4 MEPs per minute. And you're earning MEPs at a faster rate, so you don't have to work out as long to earn as many MEPs.
Yes.
So you can get creative in how you are earning your MEPs, and that's going to really be dependent on your goals. So set your goals out in advance, and then focus on your goals as you're organizing, how am I going to MEP today?
Yes, and a good way to think about at least the basic goals is to reflect on the World Health Organization's guidelines for physical activity. We've talked about it before, but just so we can all say it together, the World Health Organization recommends that adults complete 150 minutes per week at least of moderate intensity physical activity, cardio exercise, or 75 minutes per week of vigorous intensity cardiorespiratory exercise, or some combination of the two. What's so brilliant about MyZone is that the MyZone effort points that Ayla just discussed correlate to that, correlate to those recommendations. So as a general goal and as a bare minimum, healthy adults should be completing at least 300 MyZone effort points per week, or 1,300 MEPs per month. Now, if you have more fitness-related goals above and beyond general health, it is a really good idea to increase your MEPs goals.
Yeah.
So let's use the example of weight loss, in which case you're going to be wanting to earn more MyZone effort points. A good goal for that would be to earn 500 to 600 MyZone effort points per week, which would equate to about 2,000 to 2,500 MyZone effort points per month. You could also look at it in terms of calories. 300 to 500 calories per workout, roughly 2,000 calories per week is a healthy general goal for how many calories you should be burning.
Yeah, and especially if your goals are weight loss related, then you might want to focus a little bit more, target a little bit more your caloric expenditure. So you're measuring that more specifically every workout and every week. And you might notice, hey, if I earn X number of MEPs, I generally burn X number of calories. So then you can start to make the association between the two.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
Right on. So speaking of weight loss, that is our theme at MyZone for the month of April. And so we want to talk just a little bit about how you can get strategic in using your MyZone belt to assist you in weight loss or weight management. And again, just as there are many ways to earn MEPs, there are many ways that you can focus on targeting weight loss using the MyZone system. Both cardio and resistance training are going to be incredibly important when we're focusing on weight loss. So Emily mentioned the World Health Organization guidelines around cardio, and your MEPS goals are going to help you stay in line with that. In general, with resistance training, we want to perform that 2 to 3 non-consecutive days per week. And how you organize that is, again, really going to be dependent on your goals. Doing cardio is really important for caloric expenditure when we're talking about weight loss or focusing on weight loss. And again, in order to expend calories, you can do longer duration, low to moderate intensity, or higher intensity, shorter duration. So how you want to burn your calories is really up to you. We've talked about before, there are additional health and fitness benefits of doing high intensity activity. So you may focus on that a little bit more because of the additional benefits, but if you're just looking strictly for caloric output, get creative in how you want to do it. Resistance training is incredibly important for maintaining your lean mass while you are in a weight loss state or when you're targeting weight loss. And because lean mass is our most metabolically active tissue, then we want to do resistance training to promote retention of lean mass.
Yeah.
So you can do muscular endurance activities, and if you want to target more caloric expenditure during resistance training, again, you can do muscular endurance, and you could even organize it in a circuit style, and you could integrate cardio in with it so that you're burning more calories while you're doing your resistance training.
Yeah, absolutely. And at the end of the day, guys, MyZone is all about having fun.
Yes.
So get creative and have fun with the way that you are organizing your workouts within the workout and just on a grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Make sure that you are, just at least to some extent, as much as you can, be enjoying the process. So some tips that we have for you to enjoy that process are to use the zone match feature. Do you have your phone, Ayla?
I do. I have it right
Let's show
here.
them.
Yeah.
So if you are a trainer or instructor at a MyZone partnered facility, you can actually go into the MyZone system and create a class that you can run for your classes, to be redundant. But you can pre-program that class. Now, what's cool too, and this is a newer MyZone feature, is that if you are a MyZone user like we all are, you can actually go into the app and use a pre-programmed class. So
Yeah.
we'll show you.
I'm going to take you back to, let's see if I can get in there and show you close enough. So here is the main page, right? And I'm going to click on workout. And when I click on workout, you're going to notice there's a ZM icon. If you click on that, that's where you can go to get different options and scroll through for different ways, different zone match workouts that you can participate in. And there's all kinds to choose from. You can see some with hotter colors, others that integrate more of the cooler colors. So have a blast with that.
Yeah, I really like that because it doesn't tell us what type of exercise or modality we should be doing.
Right.
So you could be on the elliptical, the treadmill, you could be crank cycling or
Yeah.
spinning, whatever it is, but you have that guideline of what your heart rate should be doing to get in a really effective workout. Yeah. All right, other things that we should be thinking about to organize our workouts on the grand scale. We want to make sure that our workouts day to day are organized to promote recovery. We've talked about that before. If you're not as familiar or want a refresher on recovery, do check out the MyZone Master Trainer blog at myzone.org.
Yep.
But let's give some examples. So let's say that you are doing a high intensity interval training day, like what you just saw on the zone match classes, because many of them are high intensity interval training. What you might do the next day is a longer duration but lower intensity, we're talking blues and greens for our colors, workout. Or you might do some resistance training instead, maybe lifting a little bit lighter, not as heavy of a day. You should also be considering muscular fitness every other day as a general goal. Now, there's so many different ways you can organize your muscular fitness training, right? If you're splitting different muscle groups and things, but in general, let's say you're doing total body muscular fitness training, lifting weights, targeting all your major muscle groups, we want to have at least a day of recovery for those major muscle groups between them. So I hope that gives you guys some guidelines to be thinking about.
Yeah, and I think one of the main points is, again, there are so many different ways that you can organize your workouts, and you've heard Emily and I say many times before, what we recommend is that you try a variety of ways of organizing, try a variety of exercises, try a variety of different workouts, so that you can determine what's best for your body, right? So what works really well for one person may not work for another. And I see Owen is saying that he recommends for his clients that they use the zone match feature outside of their workouts with him as a trainer, so he gives them almost homework to use the zone match. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, and cool. All right, one more item that we want to share with you guys is to look at your activity calendar, rather your move summary.
Yes.
And if you scroll down, as Ayla will do now, this is a gnarly workout, Ayla. Nice.
Yeah, this was a good one. This was a little run that I did on campus at Long Beach State last week.
So if you scroll down a little bit, there we go, you will see this lovely pie chart. Note that this pie chart for your workouts should include a variety of colors, because if you're warming up, you're cooling down, you're going to have some lower intensity. Depending on the intensity of the workout, you might have some green, some yellow, even some red on that pie chart. But looking in general for a variety of colors is a good way to know that you are getting in all the zones.
Yeah, exactly. And Coach B asked a question, if you're pregnant, what color is best and what color to avoid, if any? And Coach B, as you know, I am walking that journey right now as a pregnant lady. And what I've been advised from all of my healthcare providers and what I've been reading about and what I've found intuitively and experientially is that pretty much what I was doing pre-pregnancy, I've been able to do during pregnancy. I've not spent as much time in red, but as you could have seen in my last move summary from just last Sunday, I've spent quite a bit of time in the yellows and I felt really good. I've just, of course, as we always say, listened to my body and made sure if I felt like I was overexerting that I dialed back. So I think that's a very individualized decision that needs to be made in consultation with healthcare providers as well. So, and it really depends, I think, on how active you were pre-pregnancy. But thanks for that question.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right, guys, if you do have any more questions, thoughts, topic requests, let us know in the comment section below this video. And of course, you can learn more about MyZone at myzone.org, MyZone on Facebook, where we're at now, MyZone on YouTube, where we house all of our previous broadcasts, and all over social media.
Yeah, so many resources available to you. Take advantage of them. And when you're posting your workouts, maybe a little snapshot of the pie chart to share with us. Then use the hashtags MyZoneMoves and the hashtags MyZoneCommunity. Any other hashtags?
No.
Okay.
I think we're good.
MyZoneMoves and MyZoneCommunity.
Yeah, and we would love for you guys, just a quick note before we hop off, to share this confirmation, Friday, to share this information out. So if you know other folks who have a MyZone and they would benefit from this topic, you can write their name in the comment section below or share this video with all of your friends on Facebook so that more people benefit from the knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, Melissa says hashtag effort rewarded. That's a good one, too.
Yeah. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week.
As always,
keep
moving
forward. Bye.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
See you later.